Yeah, guys, this is Lawrence, Blueprint for Life. I guess the question really comes down to what is Blueprint for Life, or what is it that I'm hoping to accomplish with Blueprint for Life? And I guess it really all boils down to I've had friends over the course of my life from all walks of life. My background, military, in my late teens, early 20s, I was in the military, and I've met people from all over. I've met people from the United States that came in from other countries. I've met people from all over the world. And one of the things that struck me during that time in my life is that, very simply, no two people were alike. Everybody had their own quirks. Everybody had things that made them different. Everybody had things that made them unique. Everybody had their own background. Everybody had their own belief systems. Everybody had a different place that they came from, but they all came together for this one unique ideal that was military service. And that seemed to be the common denominator that brought all of us all together. And looking back, that seemed to be enough at the time. Fast forward through my life, I've learned some things, I've seen some things, I've experienced some things. And when I got saved, and that seems like such an abstract concept, but for lack of a better way to put it at this time, when I got saved, my life began to change in a lot of ways that were unexpected. But one of the things that I never really let go of was the fact that people's lives are still very different. And regardless of the fact that our lives are different, God still has this unique path that He wants to take us through. But it all came back to the exact same thing. We all need Jesus. He has this unique plan for our lives, but we all need Jesus. What really began to resonate with me was the fact that no matter what our background was, no matter what path brought us to this place, He still had this unique plan that was designed specifically with us as individuals in mind. He had this plan, this design, this mind-boggling, this mind-blowing blueprint that He had set aside specifically for me and for my best friend and for people that I had never met before. He had already set this thing aside specifically for us way back before we had ever come into being. And He desired to set this thing in motion just for us, to bring us to our best possible future. And He had done that just for us as individuals. And His prayer, His hope, His desire for each of our lives was that we would follow this unique blueprint that He had already designed for us so that we would have our best possible life. And most of us don't even realize it. Most of us are just going through life, following the motions, following somebody else's plan for our lives. And in most cases, we end up dissatisfied and dysfunctional and incredibly frustrated, and we don't even understand why. And oftentimes, a lot of us get frustrated with Christianity, and we get frustrated with Christians, and we get frustrated with the church, and we don't even fully comprehend why we're so frustrated. But generally, it's because we ran into somebody who misrepresented what those things were supposed to be. And I just wanted a space where I could talk to people and share my life experiences and share the insights that I've gained over the course of my short little life with people that I could tell about my journey, tell about the things that I've learned, and share genuine love for people. And in so doing, be able to express what I believe to be God's unique blueprint for our lives. Because I believe that God has a unique blueprint for each and every last one of us. And it all starts with His Word. So over the course of time, I want to share with all of you the blueprint that God has given you for your life. I want to speak life into you. I want to share the love of Christ with all of you, not to sit in judgment because of things that you may do or lifestyle choices that you may have made, because I don't have any room to judge anyone. I don't have a heaven nor a hell to put anyone in. All I can do is do my very best to make it into heaven myself. So I don't have time to waste on standing in judgment of anybody. I just want to love on folks. And I want to take the time to share with you what I believe God has shared with me and express the love that He has shared with me and show that there's a better way, that instead of trying to live your best life according to a standard that in many cases is unattainable for the vast majority of us, and we'll kill ourselves trying to reach it, why don't we try a better way? A way that was designed specifically with us in mind. And maybe, just maybe, we'll get a chance to enjoy this life that we've been given, following this blueprint for life that God has given us. Join me.